An emotional speech today in Queens from a grieving mother whose son was murdered, the first in nearly a dozen gun violence victims on New Year's Day. CBS 2's Cory has more on the continuing violence.
Help me get through.
The mother of New York City's first homicide victim for 2021 raised her hands in the air, crying out for help during a balloon release honoring her son, Robert Williams.
Today would have been my son's 21st birthday.
Williams, who loved ones say went by the name Dre, was murdered in front of this Kew Garden Queens hotel, a place they say he was staying with two friends to celebrate his upcoming birthday when a trip to get food resulted in an argument with the suspects in the lobby.
I pray that my son's soul is at peace. I pray for those cowards that killed my son, shot his friend, and others, because their families are going to suffer also.
Family members say Williams was a respectable and kind-hearted man who spent time as a kid playing for the Rosedale Jets Football Association at Brookville Park football field. It is unclear what caused the altercation leading to the triple shooting, but authorities are looking for these four suspects who they believe are connected to the crime that took a young life.
Anything he did, I know he did it to the fullest, the max, past the limit.
The new year starts off with more shootings after a violent 2020. The NYPD says last year the total number of shootings reached 1,531, the same number for the previous 2 years combined. And on New Year's Day, there were 7 shootings with 10 victims. One of those incidents happened in the Bronx. Police releasing this video showing 2 suspects running from an apartment on Summit Avenue where a 30-year-old man was shot in the leg and robbed of his watch. Then hours later in Queens Village, investigators say a home invasion along Jamaica Avenue sent someone to the hospital after they were shot in the shoulder. Community activist Tony Herbert says there's no room for gun violence in the city.
So I say to those cowards right now, do us a favor, turn yourself in. Turn yourself in and save us the expense of having to chase you down.
And as for the 2 other victims who were shot in front of this hotel with Williams, we're told the 40-year-old man who was hit at least 3 times is still in critical condition. Meantime, the 20-year-old man who was also shot is expected to be okay. In Kew Gardens, Queens, Cory James, CBS 2 News.